I'm going to do a little video on begging in Cambodia, and this is not a critique of it, it's just an observation about it, what goes on. This is a blind man and his wife who cruise the beach every day from sunup to sundown, playing this song and begging for money. And you see a lot of this. You also see, people with loss of limbs and birth defects, and they're all out begging. People with the blown off limbs probably got it from an unexploded ordnance left over from Vietnam War. But there's just a lot of people out begging. And so you notice this. It's a part of your reality in Cambodia. And, so anyway, this couple was cruising, and I intentionally got in harm's way so that I could film it. And I really wanted to buff them out, so I decided to give them $10, getting their film and the song and sad story and all that. So I give them $10, and then the woman keeps coming back for another $1. I don't know why. I was completely perplexed. I'm like, well, I just gave you 10, bitch. What's the problem? 10 is more than 1. 10 is 10 times 1. I don't have $1. Thank you. So that was my first reaction. That was kind of a first chakra reaction. And then, as a little time went by, I thought, well, maybe things are just that desperate, or maybe she doesn't know a $10 bill is worth more than a $1 bill. Maybe she's never seen a 10 before in her life. I don't know. But in any case, it was pretty trippy. And then, I reflected on it a little later, and I realized, from a Vishnu point of view, from, my, higher level chakra, crown chakra for all you chakra followers, I realized, well, maybe Vishnu's telling me I'm holding on to the money a little too tight. You're unbelievable. Thank you. Go ahead. No, I don't have $1. I don't have $1. No, I don't have. That maybe I should just relax a little bit. I got extra, these people don't, and maybe I should let it go. Now the reality was I didn't have another $1 in my pocket. I had several $100s in my pocket, but I didn't have another $1. Otherwise I probably would have coughed that up too. But so I went through the experience of having to tell this woman after I'd just given her $10, no more. And that's a lot of experience you have here. You just got to say no more. Now a lot of people get irritated about that, but I've had kids, and so everywhere I went with my kids, it would always be, Dad, can you buy me that? Can you give me $10? You got 20 for this ski trip? There was always somebody with their hand out asking me for money when I had kids, and they were always my kids. In fact, I think I was going to put an ATM at the, front of my bedroom so they wouldn't have to actually knock on the door. But in any case, that's the experience here in Cambodia, and as this thing closes out, this woman is going to come back one more time and hit me up for another $1, and then no more. Okay, here's an afterthought about begging. As Westerners, begging isn't really a part of our culture, and it's looked down upon, really. But in Asian culture, begging is part of Buddhism, and in Cambodia 95% are Buddhists. And so hundreds of thousands of Buddhist monks in Cambodia hit the streets every morning with a begging bowl and go out and beg. The Buddha was a beggar. In fact, if sometimes you see the Buddha with a real fat gut, you ever see the fat gut Buddha? That's kind of a testament to the benefit of begging, living off of providence. Now, I think the beggars in Cambodia would be much better off if they just put on an orange robe and did that, begging thing. But, I understand the desire to kick it freestyle and to do your own thing, your own Buddha way. And so a lot of these beggars are just doing just that. But they're following the tradition in Asia. They're not doing anything different. So, if you, a Westerner, come here... Oh, by the way, one of the benefits of begging for Buddhism is, of course, that you gain merit by giving to Buddhist monks. It prepares you, it gives you merit for your next life. So that's one of the reasons everybody participates in it. It's part of the religious deal. But so begging's not looked down upon here in Asia. It's actually, one of the highest social statuses are the Buddhist monks, and of course they're beggars. In any case, you're going to run into 3 to 5 beggars a day in Cambodia. If you go to, hot tourist spots like Siem Reap is a little light on beggars, it seems to me. And Phnom Penh, I didn't run into really that many. But here in Sihanoukville, man, if you go to the beach, just get ready for Beggar City. They're all going to be coming by. In any case, you ought to have a strategy and then, some tactics for it. So my strategy is, of course, to give to the local people as much as possible, without breaking my own bank, whatever that is. So I kind of set a daily limit for myself, say around $5 a day. And if you did $5 a day, oh my God, if you did that for a whole month, it would amount to $150. Oh my God. So, they get a grip on the begging thing. It's just a cultural thing here, and it's part of their life. And until they come up with social services better than Providence, then begging is going to be part of the experience. So get with the program, shell out a few bucks, make everybody happy, and get merit for your next life. Here, I'll show you here.